This video is all about a product called Glycotide. And as you can see here, I've landed on some sort of website just called Health. And I came from an ad. The icon for the tab claims it's like Fox News, but it's not Fox News. It says, Dr. William Li reveals a toxic sludge is silently driving diabetes in millions of Americans. See how to eliminate it below. And it will eventually try to pitch you on Glycotide, which is a product, a dropper bottle product, whatever. And it has no legitimacy whatsoever. It's the latest product scammers are pushing with gluco, or sugar as the prefix in the name. And they have seemingly dozens or hundreds of names just like this. And so that's what's happening here. Dr. William Li never endorsed this. What's happening with that is that Dr. William Li is being misused with deepfake AI-generated technology, meaning manipulated lip movement and AI-generated vocals to make it look and sound like he actually endorsed this, and he never did. No doctors, hospitals, universities, or famous people ever endorsed Glycotide for diabetes or anything. And this product will not have miracle properties. It might come with a subscription of hundreds of dollars a month. The money-back guarantee will probably not be honored, and it will not have miracle properties to help you with diabetes. That's the main thing here. You will not be able to find a mailing address or a founder name or staff address for the company Glycotide. All of it is secret. All of it is scammy. And Dr. William Li never endorsed anything about this. That's AI. They're misusing him. Let's watch part of this video here.
Diabetic, did you know your urine can reveal what your A1C test never will? There's a thick toxic residue building up inside your pancreas right now. Doctors are calling it diabetic sludge, and it's the real reason your blood sugar won't stabilize no matter what you do. And the way to flush it out is something so simple it sounds wrong. 3 ingredients from your kitchen, mix in a specific ratio, and take it on an empty stomach. When combined the right way, this mixture works so fast that doctors who've tested it are calling it natural Ozempic, because it clears excess sugar from your blood and keeps your A1C locked below dangerous levels. But here's what you need to understand first. You've been taking metformin, you've been watching your carbs, you've been pricking your finger every morning and adjusting your whole life around those numbers. And after all that, your glucose still spikes, your energy still crashes by 2 p.m., your doctor still says, we might need to increase the dose. So if metformin was the answer, your numbers would have stabilized years ago. And if cutting carbs worked, you wouldn't still be waking up afraid to check your meter.
So let me just mention this. Glycotide is a scam. There's no information about this being a legitimate product. There's no parent company name. This is the latest product in a dropper bottle, Glycotide drops, with gluco, or sugar as the first part of the product name. And scammers cycle through these product names all the time with marketing claiming doctors endorsed this, and they never did. Or celebrities, they never did. Hospitals or universities had involvement. Harvard, Yale, they never did. All scammy, all lies. Go see a doctor. Do not trust weird online scams like this. These products look like they might be coming from Brazil. I don't really know for sure. But what I do know for sure is that you should not buy something that has deepfake AI marketing that improperly, inaccurately, wrongly makes it look like Dr. William Li endorsed this.
And if your doctor had the real solution, they wouldn't keep changing your prescription every 6 months hoping something sticks. It doesn't add up, right? Unless there's something else going on, which brings us to what my research team discovered when we ran over 100 controlled tests on type 2 diabetics. The real problem isn't your blood sugar. Your blood sugar is the symptom. The real problem is the layer of toxic sludge coating your pancreas, blocking the cells that produce insulin from doing their job. And the reason this sludge builds up has nothing to do with what you eat. It's a metabolic response that accelerates with age, and no amount of metformin can reach it, because metformin works on blood sugar after it's already in your bloodstream. It never touches the source. And that's why these 3 natural ingredients change everything. When mixed in the right proportion, they penetrate the pancreatic lining, break down the sludge layer, and reactivate your body's own insulin production at the source. That's what makes this different from every cinnamon trick and apple cider vinegar hack you've seen before. Those work on the surface, but this one, it works where the damage actually lives. More than 120,000 people have already used this recipe, and what they report goes beyond stable blood sugar, more energy, deeper sleep, and the tingling in their feet, the burning sensations, the constant thirst, gone. My name is Dr. William Li, and my mission is to bring this solution to every American living with diabetes or prediabetes.
So they misspelled Lee in the captions there. Apparently, it's not apparently, it is L-I, Dr. William Li. And he has nothing to do with this. Glycotide drops. If you did purchase this, call your credit card company, try to get a refund. This has no legitimacy at all. Glycotide drops. If you're looking for Glycotide drops reviews, there will be other YouTube videos that you might find about this. Some of them might try to keep you away from the scam, and they use AI voices. They don't show anybody, whatever. It's very like whatever. Or you might see videos where people are like, hi guys, how's it going? And they got like a 3 to 4 minute video where they try to get you to click on a link to go buy it because they themselves are criminals.
In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 3 simple steps of this recipe, the exact ingredients, the exact proportions, and the exact method.
So they showed like honey and red pepper flakes like you have with pizza or whatever. And that just seems like interesting. That's why the scammers did that. Not because that is a recipe they're actually going to reveal to you. Not because honey and red pepper flakes have any miracle properties. They don't. But because they're just trying to pitch you on this to get your money. It's complex, very, very like carefully put together marketing, trying to get you to pull out your credit card so the scammers win. Do not let them win. Glycotide is a scam.
Once you start making this blend every morning, here's what changes. Within the first few days, you'll check your glucose meter and see numbers you haven't seen in years. Within a couple of weeks, that afternoon crash disappears. You'll eat a full meal and feel your energy hold steady instead of collapsing an hour later. And a month from now, you'll walk into your doctor's office, they'll run your blood work, and for the first time and as long as you can remember, your numbers will actually make you smile. That's what's waiting on the other side of this video. So don't skip ahead, write down the recipe and the exact measurements while this is still up.
60 Minutes never reported about this. This is going to be deepfake AI depiction fraud.
A new experiment conducted at Harvard Medical School, authored by Dr. William Lee, has just overturned more than 40 years of consensus in the field of metabolic medicine.
I mean, this is Leslie Stahl from 60 Minutes, but it looks like 10 years ago, right? She looks younger here. Doesn't make any sense.
He has proven that insulin resistance was never the root cause of type 2 diabetes.
Prescribing drugs like metformin, Glycotide, Ozempic, or Jardiance should be a crime. You aren't treating the disease. You are just managing symptoms and funding the biggest corporate crime of the last 4 decades.
This is all scammy, terrible, fictional, fake, whatever word you want to choose, whatever adjective, go for it. This will end up trying to get you to buy something called Glycotide, and it will claim that the National Institutes of Health, Johns Hopkins University, University of Michigan, and the University of California, San Francisco had something to do with this. They didn't. And on the purchase page, which I found it on a certain website, which then goes to another website where you can purchase it from that has a really good Trustpilot rating, the final purchase page. And I don't know how they have a good Trustpilot rating, but they do. It seems to me like there might be some screwiness happening there, fishy stuff, but they'll try to get you to buy Glycotide. And there's Lakeland, Florida is on the product label, but there's no mailing address. It's just a city and state, Lakeland, Florida, 33804. And then they have a phone number if this is helpful. If you're looking for Glycotide customer service and support phone number, 507-448-8190 or contact@customercs.com. That seems a little bit too good to be true. That seems a little general, but this does not have miracle properties. This is the latest online scam that Meta, YouTube, and maybe YouTube, I haven't seen it on here, but I'm guessing Meta and TikTok are accepting money for thousands of different scams all the time, and they get away with it. They just accept money, they get to keep money, Mark Zuckerberg, whatever, just like no one regulates any of that. And then those platforms ask you to hit the words report ad if something goes against their policies, but they're accepting money from fraudsters, scammers. It's insane. It is insane, and no one does anything about it. Like, comment, subscribe, the commenting, tell me your favorite breakfast food. That'd be fine. Any comment really helps the engagement, which then helps my video get out there. And most people don't want to comment. They're like, I don't want to move my fingers and tell you that I like to eat pancakes. Just do it. It would help me out. Like, comment, subscribe, the join button's down below. Thank you so much for watching, especially to the end of the video. Say the word waffle in a comment and I'll leave you a waffle emoji. And all the people who didn't finish the video will be very confused. Bye.